We interrupt this class for a special odd news report on colonial Boston, coming to you live from the past. Our reporter, Dylan Winter, is on the scene. Dylan?
Thank you, Owen. Shots have been fired in colonial Boston and troops are on the move. I shouldn't forget to add that up until now. The colonial militia has been doing small hit and run attacks organized by the Sons of Liberty. These have turned into all-out war against the British Redcoats. I'm interviewing a bartender here in central Boston.
Hello, what can I get for you today?
Actually, I was hoping you could answer a few questions.
Okay.
Engage landing sequence.
What do you see as the outcome of this war?
Oh, I think the Redcoats are going to crush the colonial militia.
Are you a patriot or a loyalist?
I'm a patriot, of course.
Well, that was interesting. I went on scene myself to interview some colonial soldiers. Hi?
Who goes there?
I just wanted to ask some questions for you.
What do you think?
I don't know.
Right.
What do you think of being in the colonial army?
Well, it's scary, and watching other people die in front of you is kind of horrifying, but we're fighting for freedom, so it's worth it.
The Redcoats are the deadliest army in the world. What's it like to fight them?
Now, believe it or not, they're not too deadly when you use the right strategy, which is to hide, shoot, run to a different cover, and repeat. The Indians used it in the French and Indian War, right?
Yeah, General W is pretty smart.
Yeah. Oh, incoming!
After interviewing the soldiers, I decided to interview the commander, General Washington. General Washington, hello, sir.
Hello there, little cadet. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you could answer a few questions for me.
Sure, I'd be glad to.
What is your motivation for using the Indians' tactic against the British?
Well, since I was in the French and Indian War, I saw that this tactic was very effective against the British.
What is your favorite weapon, sir?
Oh, that's a hard one. I'd have to say the sword, because you can depend upon it, and you know if you've hit your target. The musket is a long-range weapon, but it is unreliable, and you really don't know if you've hit your target.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Also, Dylan went back to the bar to interview General Gage.
General Gage, sir, I was hoping...
What do you want?
Well, I was hoping you could answer a few questions.
The answer is no. You can't join the army. You can't stow away on my ship back home. And yes, we will beat the crud out of those traitorous...
I found out a mailman was staying at the local inn, the Hog's Hoof. Little did I know he was, well, hello there, sir.
Paul Revere.
Oh, I've heard about you.
Really? My reputation precedes me.
Well, could you answer a few questions for odd news?
Sure.
How good of a writer do you think you are?
In all modesty, I'm one of the best people I know. I knew a kid who fell off a hobby horse once.
Wow. If you had to do a midnight ride over a long distance, what horse would you choose?
Brown Beauty, because she is fast, good over the long distances, and she's good at avoiding objects. The only complaint is I have to yell to get her going.
Thanks.
No problem.
Also, I went back to interview some normal citizens. Or, I thought they were normal at the time. Hello there. What's your name?
Luke.
What do you do here in colonial Boston?
I don't live here.
Well, could you answer a few questions for me?
Sure.
Lord Vader, the sector has been secured. Very well.
What? Darth Vader? Not my place. Ow, ow, ow. After running with Star Wars characters, I decided to call it a day. Thank you for watching Odd News, live from the past.